Hello, good morning. So today is a great day because guess what? I took the day off work. Nathan has a doctor's appointment today at 3, and so I just decided to take the whole day. And honestly, I'm really glad that I did, because last week and also a little bit of like this week has just been, it's been rough. Like just like at my job in general, like the stress of it all is like overwhelming. And so I just needed to take a moment, and I'm really glad that, you know, I took the whole day versus just like a few hours off of work, you know? So both of the kids are at school, and I have decided to take this opportunity to tidy up my house and also do a little self-care. I'm gonna do my hair, maybe even do my makeup. I've been feeling super blah lately, and I find that when I'm feeling that way, if I'm able to muster enough energy for myself and get up and get ready, like do my hair, makeup, maybe anything like that, I feel a little bit better. Taking a moment to just refocus and taking care of yourself is so vital to being successful in everyday life. Whether you're just trying to get enough energy to get up and go to work, or you got to do a multitude of things, taking care of the kids, taking care of yourself, cooking dinner, helping with the homework, doing all the things, cleaning the house, it's endless. So when you're able to kind of take a moment and focus on you, you know, you're able to feel a little bit better to tackle the day if you feel better about yourself physically and mentally, and you just have more energy, you know, in that regard. I got these flowers from Trader Joe's on the weekend, and it's kind of wilting a little bit, but I'm kind of digging the fall vibe with this like wilted flower. I'm really liking it. This is so wild to me. It's 11 o'clock already, and I'm like, when I go to work, the day drags, and I'm like, God, it's barely 11 o'clock? And now I'm off work and I'm like, it's already 11. When you're actually giving time for yourself, the day goes by so much faster versus just giving your time to like a company, or, you know, at least for me, I don't really care for my job, to be very honest with you. That's a different topic that we would be discussing later on, but I'm just getting so over it. Honestly, it's just so much mental stress and anxiety, and I'm really contemplating, is it even worth it at this point? I went through this whole thing where I've done so many different jobs. Like I worked at warehouses, I worked in retail, and now I'm, you know, doing like the office girl job, and I'm working on the computer and doing all the things. And all of those jobs roughly pay the same. Like there may be $1 or 50 cents or maybe even $2 fluctuation in the manner of the pay, but the whole thing, my whole thing of bringing this to your attention is I really wanted to leave the retail job and, you know, just the blue collar job, if you will. Why is the important question. Obviously it's because I wanted more income, and also I wanted to do something more luxurious or more white collar and more pleasing to the eye, if you will. I know a lot of people would be like, wow, that's great that you work in retail if you're in college. And I hate that saying, like, this isn't a real job, because it is a job, you know what I mean? And I feel like society or people, I don't know what it is or how we're raised, but like it's more appropriate or socially acceptable, or you look better if you have that office job and you're on the computer, or you're at the bank or whatever, versus if you work at the warehouse. But if we sit down and really analyze it, someone at a warehouse can get paid the same or more than a teller at a bank, at least here in California. I've done the math, I've done the research, and basically the money that I'm making right now working in the mortgage industry and customer service versus what I was making when I worked part-time, or you working full-time, whatever, but basically working in a warehouse facility, the pay is really the same. I mean, 50-cent difference versus like, okay, obviously the convenience of it being able to work from home, but we've already talked about this. You guys already know this work from home remote setup is not long term. So after that convenience is gone of being able to work from home, what is really the benefit besides yeah, I guess that, or besides the fact that like you look better on paper or on camera that you are working in an office job or something a little bit more luxurious than working at a warehouse. A job is a service that you do in return for money or income, right? So there's a lot of jobs that you can get that will literally pay you the same. So I've done 3. I've done the warehouse job, I worked at retail, and I did the customer service, computer girl, mortgage servicing, all the fun, you know, office jobs. All of those jobs roughly pay the same. And when I say roughly, there's a fluctuation again of maybe 50 cents to $1 or $2. That's the only difference. Now, of course, when you get into the whole dynamic of, oh yeah, going to college and getting the education, and then that provides a more opportunity to get paid more, and that's a whole different aspect. I'm not necessarily talking or touching on that. It's more of the basics. Non-college grad who is working at this job versus getting like another steady, stable job that pays the same, but more of, you know, the social aspect of it. How does it look to other people? And if I kind of just disregard all of that, honestly, I think that I had more fun working for retail, or even, I mean, honestly, the warehouse job was a little bit physically straining on my body, but honestly, you're kind of working out all day and getting paid to work out. If you switch your mentality, that's kind of how it is. But basically, there wasn't so much stress really in those jobs because they were simple. Basically, the whole point of that rant was to kind of just say that it's taken me so long, and with the help of my therapist, I've like literally shifted my mindset from keeping a job because it's more socially acceptable, or it looks more glamorous, or it's, you know, like it just looks better for me to go and work doing this job versus another job that literally pays the same. So much stress goes into work, and for obviously you need to work to have income to provide for yourself. That's an obvious, that's a standard. You kind of just have to compare on your own and like make a list. What does this job have to offer that this job doesn't? Or, you know, what do both of these jobs have in common, and which one do you like better? Basically, that's what I've kind of been struggling with. I've been very much considering departing from this job solely for the reason that it just doesn't make me happy. You know, I'm grateful for the job, don't get me wrong. And if we think about where I was about 2-3 years ago, I was wanting a job exactly like this. I literally feel like I manifested this job for myself, because at that time, this is exactly what I wanted. And now that I have it, I'm realizing the grass isn't always greener on the other side. This job is less flexible, you know, it's a lot more demanding, it's really strict, and I need something that's gonna work for me and my family and the standard of living that I am finding myself in, you know what I mean? So we're figuring that out. That's the path that I'm on right now. Working, important. Money, much needed so you can support yourself. Finding a job that provides that mental stability where you're not feeling anxious, depressed, and miserable all the time, top 3. So I'm gonna shower, but I'm not gonna bore you with all the things. So we have the before situation, and then I'm gonna show you the after, right after I shower. Hi, whoa, there she is. So I'm finished getting ready, and I put jeans on today. Honestly, I don't know why. I think I was just trying to impress you. So this is my outfit of the day. I bought these mom jeans at Nordy's, and I took a poll on Instagram. I was like, should I buy these? How do you guys feel about these mom jeans? And I was like indifferent. I kind of felt like jeans are just not my thing in general, but I felt like these looked pretty decent on me. I have like 3 pairs of jeans or 4, but I thought these looked cute. So I put it with this oversized white collared tee. I thought it looked cute. So I'm gonna go and pick up Nathan in a little bit, but I have like 20 minutes before I have to leave. So before I get up and go, there's a question that's kind of been on my mind and I kind of wanted to get your opinion about it. Of course, in the end of the day, it's like my platform and whatever I decide is how it's gonna go, but I always like feedback, as long as it's constructive. You guys already know. Pretty much on my channel, I've shared my life from when Nadia was like 5 months old. I've been doing this YouTube thing for quite some time. And basically I shared my life as me being a stay-at-home mom. I was married for 10 years and I've had 2 kids. Also transitioned into being a single mom and going through my divorce and just being a single working mom, and I feel like I've done the whole thing. And now I am in this different phase of my life where I'm unmarried, but I'm in a relationship. And it's a very serious relationship, and it kind of brings me to my question: would you consider me a single mom? And in my opinion, I still consider myself a single mother, because if we kind of look at like the logistics of it, I guess I'm not married, so that's kind of also where I'm gravitating towards the fact, like, yes, I'm not a single woman, but I am a single mother. The sole responsibility of my children are my own. I don't know, I just consider myself still a single mother. Like, there's different definitions of what would constitute a single mom or what wouldn't, but I guess in the end of the day, it's kind of my opinion that I think that I still am. Although I'm in a relationship, you know, my boyfriend, he doesn't necessarily, although he's here, he doesn't have a legal obligation to stay here with me and my kids. And so I don't know, that's how I view myself, as being a single mother. And I still, you know, describe myself as such, and I put myself in that category. You know, although I'm not a single woman, I'm dating somebody, but when it comes to kind of like the legalities of it, I suppose, I would consider myself still a single woman, a single mother. So that's where my mindset is at. Like, until I'm married again, or until, actually that's it, like until I'm married again, like I don't necessarily, I still consider myself like a single mom. I can't describe it, that's why I want like an opinion and like get a conversation going. What constitutes a woman with children to be a single mother? How would you guys feel if I kind of like shifted and was like not saying that I'm a single mom anymore, and just kind of was just like, just mom? I mean, like, I don't feel like too many people would care if I was just like, yeah, I'm a single mom, or no, I'm not, I'm just a regular mom. Like, I don't know, they're just labels and titles, but in the day, the sole factor is I'm the mom. So I let you guys know in my last video that I got a new car, and I was gonna show you really quick before I picked up Nathan, but my parking lot, like my carport, is kind of close to the trash cans, or the dumpsters where you like take out your trash or whatever, and there was a homeless man. Well, I don't know if he's homeless, but he was a weird vibe, and he was going through our trash, and I didn't want to like sit there with my camera, like, you know, just in eyesight of this man, this strange dude going through our trash cans, and I didn't want him to like come up to me, you know, or bother me. I don't have any change. I'm gonna talk to like the office people and tell them like, hey man, you guys have homeless people like going through our trash, like do something, or call security. I don't know. I mean, basically for the amount of rent that I have to pay for where I'm living, there shouldn't be homeless people going through my trash. I shouldn't have to see this.
You filming a video?
I am.
I got a doctor's note, so I don't have to go to a band class. Let's go.
So we're home from the doctor's, and Nathan got like,
what's up, my man?
we just got home from Nathan's doctor's appointment, and also I picked up Nadia from my dad's house, and oh my gosh, I think everybody is just like so like zonked and tired. Honestly, like, I don't know how it's 5 o'clock already. The day literally like flew by. Nathan is practicing his band instrument. It's so cute. Like, I think it's so cute. So he's practicing that, and Nod is outside playing with her friends. So I am going to put the dishes away. We're gonna get this party started, girl. Let's do it. Let's do it, girl.
I've been trying my best for a while, trying to please everyone who's around me. I've been putting on a fake smile, even though I'm wasting time. I don't want to be trapped in a box, trying to be like a
Bandage and my Scooby-Doo bandage. Let's go. Oh, I'm so cool.
You're so cool. Ethan got his shots today, and he got Avengers band-aids and a Scooby-Doo band-aid. He's just being silly. He's so funny. Let me see your band-aids up close and personal. Show the vlog.
Huh?
Show the vlog your band-aids.
No.
Come on,
No,
show
gross.
us your band-aids.
Oh,
Yep, we have some Avengers band-aids for the shots. Scooby-Doo band-aid, oh yeah. Are you done practicing your band instrument?
yeah.
Was that 20 minutes like your
Arm
teacher
hurts.
said?
Arm hurts. Oh, doctors know.
That's not an excuse.
Now the doctors don't know.
The doctors notice you don't have to carry the instrument, not practice it. So go and practice that. Finish, you sound very good.
maybe I can be a rock star, playing songs on my guitar. I know I have to be somewhere else to be able to find.
Okay, so dishes are clean, and that means it's time for my whatever spaghetti. You're gonna be so excited. So basically, as I said, whatever spaghetti is whatever you have in the fridge, girl. It's just the leftovers, you're tossing it in the pot, or extra ingredients that you need to use because they're going bad. This is where you should put it, in your whatever spaghetti. Man, it was cute for a little bit. Now I'm just like, okay, it's loud. This is what's in my fridge right now, and actually, let's see what's in here. I know I had zucchini in here that is like, I haven't been using it, so I'm gonna put this in my whatever spaghetti. I think I have some spinach, arugula. So we're using arugula, not spinach. Arugula's fine. That'll be good. I have mushrooms, but I'm gonna be using that for something else for dinner. Tomatoes. I don't want cucumber in this spaghetti though. That'll be kind of funky. Ooh, a celery for some crunch in your spaghetti. Let's do it. And then onion and garlic. We always have onion and some garlic. Where's the garlic? Here it is, garlic. This is what's gonna go in the spaghetti, and let's do it. So I have these red lentil penne pastas, and they're really good. They have like so much protein in them, I think. Look, it has 22, oh, you can't see. So it has 22 grams of protein in it, whereas the average wheat-based pasta only has 13 grams. I was like chopping the food. So I have the zucchini, onions, garlic, and then I'm gonna chop some of the celery. I'm only using 3 pieces. We have the shredded carrots and arugula. I'll put that in kind of like last, but we're gonna start to saute all of the veggies, and then we'll pop in the Rayo's homemade marinara sauce as well. So we changed our minds, well, I changed my mind about adding the celery just because I felt like it was a lot of stuff already going into the spaghetti. Like we have zucchini, onions, garlic, arugula, and then the carrots and the celery. I just felt like it was a lot. So I omitted the celery. I was gonna take out the carrots, but G wants some carrots, so I'm gonna put those in there. But everything else will pretty much stay. We just took out the celery, but if you wanna put celery or whatever else you have, do it. Yum. It smells so good. And it's easy, quick, healthy. Oh yeah. Oh. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap up this video here. I'm gonna eat dinner and then call it a night. Nathan is outside getting Nadia. It's dark outside. Nadia's still playing outside, so I was like, y'all need to come in the house. So I sent Nathan out there so he can help her clean up the toys and stuff, because when I tell Nadia to clean up and hurry up, she like slowly cleans and kind of plays, kind of cleans. I'm like, nah, it's dark outside, it's time for dinner, get your butt in the house. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap up this video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up for me, and please subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I will see you in my next one, baby. Bye guys.